welcome back to the HCS Raleigh Kickoff Major. It's been a crazy day of Halo and the action continues. We are just jumping into our series. eUnited up against SpaceStation. Of course, I'm Shyway. I am joined by the man Tony himself. One more series to cast, Tony, and also we got BTB Bonanza happening at the same time as this plays. So a lot of Halo action.
Spartan starting off with a huge double kill, and yeah, this is almost bittersweet as our final game casting tonight, and I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss Spartan actually too, putting the slays in, going right after the siding, ends up getting the kill, but Tylenol goes right after Spartan the dog.
The thing about Spartan is you might miss him, but he ain't missing you ever.
Oh.
Man doesn't miss a shot. Rain gonna get a kill as well. He doesn't miss too often either. We got Nick to pick up the ball, bring it back to the elevator. A bit of an interesting series here, right? eUnited. They take this, I think they might be securing top 3 in the tournament. Is it safe to say, right? Progression in winner's bracket so far. This is the winner's quarters. eUnited, great potential in this one. What are we missing here, Tony?
Shots coming in from Tylenol. I thought it was the winner's semifinals leading into the winner's finals. I could be wrong. I'll check my stats here. As Tylenol putting in the shots in, trying to stay alive here. Spartan putting shots across the map. Rain now challenging Tusk, going in for the shot. Ryan Noob going crazy on the kill feed as well, so slays are going down.
Of course, their opposition, you got SpaceStation, Tylenol defeating Tusk, and Ace to round things out here. Bit of a swap to the roster last second. Hopefully hasn't hurt them too much. They seem to be holding on to their winner's bracket position. Now I think is the true test up against eUnited.
And Rain going right in for the challenge, taking down, deciding 2 down goes SpaceStation Gaming. Spartan now going to advance forward to the shock rifle, not letting have to pick it up. He has some quick work to make of Tusk.
On board with Sparty. The big kill, like you said, ball in the hands of Nick, and 20 seconds on the clock. They'll continue to collect time here. SpaceStation needs an answer. They need an opening, and it looks like deciding it tight. Tylenol would be the ones to create it. Spartan putting as much damage as he can into those players before he drops. And thankfully, the distraction might give Rain an opportunity to make a play with the camo.
Deciding advancing forward over towards top attic, but running into 2 players. That's not going to be the equation he wants to be a part of. King Nick able to get that double kill, and Rain is actually holding the ball with the camouflage. Smartly going to back that off to somebody else. Meanwhile, Ace is getting baited at the moment.
Oh my, Rain, the harpoon. He managed to hit Ace with the grapple, get into melee range, close the kill, and Nick with the ball as well can rotate it through. 38 points to count. Coverage into long haul. SpaceStation once again tasked with an opportunity, or tasked, I guess, to break through. Can they, though? Right now they're across the map. Seems like free time for the boys on eUnited.
Deciding throwing some nades cross map, trying to get that early damage in on the ball carrier. Looks like it was able to work, making Spartan one shot, forcing him to drop the ball immediately, deciding even getting behind King Nick. The shot's barely gonna miss, but hunts that player down, deciding getting the grapple. He's not done yet.
Oh, he definitely is in. Double melee in. He'll get the trade as well, but multiple deaths on that feed. eUnited, looks like they did go down here. Or, no, they didn't. I think it was the opposite. I think SpaceStation went down. And because of it, we had that ball play to center. And that ball sits there contested, or baitable. We'll see who opts to collect it. Of course, all members up now.
Camouflage coming in about 20 seconds here. Spartan holding down the attic, but for how long is Tusk going to go in for the challenge? And Spartan's beautiful shot forcing that player to back down. Tusk going all the way down to batteries, and Rain has his back. Spartan finally coming for the cleanup kill. That's going to be assist for Rain, but Rain's not done yet. He's going to take out Tylenol as well, but also get cleaned up.
Big kill out of Rain, but Ace very quick to drop a nade, ensure he dies. Deceiving, can't get the kill. Is it deceiving or deciding, Tony, by the way?
I'm going with deciding.
Deciding. Hard to decide, isn't it? Either way. Spartan's easy to read. Unfortunate for him, he does die, though. On board with Nick, even easier. King Nick or just Nick? Either way, he makes king-level plays. Sometimes, we'll see if he does. Just don't let him rain on your parade. Oh, man, it's a late day.
I love the puns. I love it. King Nick forced that player to be one shot, having no idea that Rain was right behind him. Now Rain gonna make his way with the grapple, and sadly he's gonna be taken down.
Oh man, what an exchange here with Nick. He'll drop it, ball in hand as well. Can now rotate that ball through the long haul, pass it off to a teammate as he holds the top of the map here. I like the decision. Sparty with him in tow. They can 2v1 their way through. As they rotate. Tusk is waiting for them. Tylenol Tusk, they'll pick up 2. 62 and counting. As Ray makes the rotation.
And it's actually, we're on board now with Ryan Noob here.
Oh, I see.
Currently 8 and 4 with 7 assists. Getting right behind Tusk. Ends up getting the big kill. Putting Tusk down almost immediately. The 3v3 scenario wants to equalize the situation with Ace. Having that Mangler, it's so deadly.
Back up over with Spartan. Spartan gonna lock things down from control. Of course, 80 or 65 points here in Space Station under quite a bit of pressure. They need an answer. They need a hold. Tylenol's got at least some coverage over them. We'll see what he can put together here. Still got the shock rifle. They're calling things out, pinging them. Tylenol, all he needs is to close the space for a couple melees. At this point, he's got to back out, though. Camo about to pop up. Tylenol in position for it. Tusk above. Can he get to it? The distraction with the ball does give him some timing. And maybe an opportunity here for Tusk, or for Tylenol, who needs to act quickly.
And with the camouflage and the shock rifle in hands, he could definitely make some things happen. Sword is actually up, but neither player is actually going after it right now. And it looks like Nick gonna challenge Ace, immediately getting that kill, forcing Nick to back down and ultimately play his life. And sadly, Tylenol gonna shut him down. I think he still has that camo.
Yep, making use of it. The last couple seconds there, Tusk can watch from control in the meantime. Try to play it slow. Sparty gonna try to bust through the front doors. And Sparty takes Tusk as he does it. Ace can lock things down up on the elevator. Ball still in session with Space Station. They just don't seem to get a lot of time off the little opportunities that they have here. Only 29 points collected. Ball about to respawn.
And this is now the 3rd time in a row that we're seeing the sword not be picked up. It looks like it might have been GA'd by both of these competitors here. Well, let's actually not play with it. And it looks like first round going in favor of eUnited. And look at the slaves. No wonder why they're able to take the first round.
Just winning the majority of their fights. And as such, time will run out and give it to eUnited to start things off. Space Station, they need an answer. They need it a little bit more quickly than they did in that last series. The potential's still there. We'll see what they can make of it.
Ryan sitting up top, all we're on the command station, takes a little bit of damage, forcing him to back down, but the information is there. SpaceStation Gaming know exactly where he is. Ryan going to answer back over to Tylenol across the map. And Elam Ace getting the first kill on Sparty, but Ryan Noob taking down Tusk. What's going to happen with Ryan Noob?
2 dead already. Ryan Noob with sightline across the map in the long haul. They can lock it down from Turbine, not expecting Ace to be so close by. Leads to a trade. Got Tusk in control, Ryan Noob right beside him. Should be an easy kill. Oh man, for a second, Ryan Noob turned, hit the repulsor. Not really sure what happened because he didn't get blown back too far. Still in range to get the melee in and to hold his position as well. Tusk in a good vantage point, but nobody's collecting the ball. A minute already on the board before Sparty finally does.
And on board now with Tusk for SpaceStation Gaming, the newest old member of the team. Previously, Formal was on this squad, but looks like Tusk is going to be back on this roster, which he was originally, but he's going to be taken down. Nick able to take down Tusk. Meanwhile, Spartan having that shock rifle in hand. His teammate Rain goes in, and looks like Deciding's going to give himself a beautiful double kill. And now Ryan was going to have his chance, but there's 2 down for eUnited.
Space Station very quickly tossed the ball out center. Despite the numbers advantage here, ball still out. Honestly, maybe a good thing for eUnited, who can respawn, regroup. Nice nade off the ground here onto Deciding. Deciding to close the distance. Tusk with 2 in the feed, and Ryan doing what he can to ensure he's not the 3rd to die. The entire team, I believe, on eUnited could drop, except for Nick. And Nick gonna do what he can to slow things down.
Nick sliding right into the action. We're going to run into Ace, utilizing that commando, making him one shot immediately. Excellent denial Nick coming out of Nick, but he's still going to be hunted down by Deciding. Spartan now getting behind enemy lines here. Deciding taking down Rain as well off the screen. Spartan taking down Tylenol. Deciding getting a kill. Both teams fighting for map control, but it's not easy for anyone, and somehow after all that, Tusk gets away with the camouflage, utilizing that cheeky jump to try to get away from Ryan Noob, but he's still being spotted.
Tusk in trouble. Can he back out? Look at Sparty just tagging him cross map. Got the sightline on him, despite the fact that the man is camo, just barely surviving. Nick and team, they can rotate out to the ball in long hauls. 3 players there to cover it. Not grabbing it just yet, maybe just baiting it for the opportunity here. Tusk, as he tries to go in, then replaced by 2 players. So eUnited kind of pulling Tusk into that long haul. Before they collect that ball, they ensure they kill him.
2 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock here, but the time will stop as soon as the ball is in someone's hands, as so 15 to 12 in favor of SpaceStation Gaming, but that's not much here in oddball. Deciding going in for the flank over towards bottom mid, but he's got 2 players in front of him over on long haul. Luckily, Tusk is there to work the 1-2 combo, but deciding just a little bit ahead of Tusk.
Still a narrow game here, still anyone's game. Ryan Nuke can make a big change to that, of course, if he made the play with the grapple. Just slightly too close to make a swing happen there. He'll drop with it. Spartan will drop as well. And as they drop, the last 2 members of eUnited going to rotate the ball away from SpaceStation. Nice little whiplash out of Rain. Making a double, not quite. Deciding with the ball pickup, brings it back behind the map. And can he get time before playing this one off?
Great job milking some time here out of the side. He's still having that mangler in hands, but the nades coming out of nowhere. Luckily, Tylenol has his back over towards the seaside, but that second nade is going to put him down to 1 shot. Still anticipating the push here. Tylenol holding him back. 4 players up for both of these squads. Nobody want to be the first one to go down. Ace going right at Ryan, giving SSG the advantage.
Just a few seconds at a time here. They play defense, they drop the ball, trying to get the advantage in Slays right now. They don't have it. Sparty with a big pickup. Sparty's trying to get out, and Force is deciding to come forward to get him, but thankfully he does. What else can deciding do? Wraps to Rain. Rain now 1 shot to jump in the corner. Campbell right up in front of him. And that player gonna have to back down. That was Tusk. I believe it could have been Tusk. We'll find out who it is in just a second, sneaking around.
These 2 juggernauts of squads do not want to drop down into the elimination bracket, going into the semi-finals, which secured them a top 6 seeding. And you know, both of these teams want that. So many implications here on this game number 1, which will control the flow and the momentum of the series.
This had a deciding just delaying the situation as long as he could, but Ryan gets in there, closes it out with a melee. It instantly spins around to try to damage that player on B, but he'll get caught. Now Rain, knowing he's in trouble, drops the ball to fight, rotates it out, replaced with Sparty. Tylenol out behind, and Rain shooting a little better to take that fight. Deciding Tusk, they get their kills, ball still down, and an opportunity for SSG maybe to jump on top of it. They need to keep slaying.
You know, time may be a factor in this one. I mean, obviously the ball in hands will stop the timer here, but I mean, it's so close. 44 to 41 in favor of eUnited. No team, again, able to get full map control while Nick trying to get behind enemy lines, but that's going to be a remote detonation, blowing up the grenades and almost getting the double kill, but Tylenol answering right back. 2 down for each team, make that a 3rd for eUnited.
Sparty quick to even the odds with the trade, and that ball gets reset. Nobody picked it up. Something we've seen a couple times in this game. Not too much time collected to the point where the timer is bled out. 1 minute left in this one. 44 to 41. eUnited with that slight lead. Of course, if they hold the ball, they'll halt the timer. And they might need to start doing that on the side of SpaceStation.
Shots coming out of Rain, making that player weak, but faking him out by grabbing the ball, trying to make it over towards the attic side, but the nades are flying in, and so of his own. And sadly, Tylenol going to get the double kill from 1 grenade. That's going to be a cluster lock. Tylenol now going to attack Spartan, force him to back down. SSG are looking good.
The ball was thrown, I believe, as Tylenol got the double kill with the nade, making it difficult for him to collect it immediately. Tylenol still on 1, though. Shots into Nick. He'll take him. Ride Nuke down as well. 2 dead. And this is a moment where you'd like to see them pick up the ball. They do have it. Points on their side as they do take the lead. And only 27 left in the game. SpaceStation in a good spot, but any mistake could lead to a lead change. And you can see as they lock down the corners of the map here. Tylenol on 1 side, you got Tusk on the other. The ball now rotating, I believe, to that yellow hallway. How does eUnited break through?
SSG have taken the lead, 24 seconds on the clock here. Tylenol immediately going in for the challenge on Spartan. Spartan electing to back down. Tylenol going to now hunt him down over toward the yellow side, and Disruptor is out.
Tylenol, he's equipped. He's ready to go. Comes in, takes 2. That's a spree for him. Shots into Nick as well. And Nick, does he go for the challenge? He does. But Tylenol going to take that ball out. Last 10 seconds. Drop it in the center. Shots into Rain as well. And Rain could not live. They don't have any time to get on the ball either. eUnited stuffed out in the end of that game. In SpaceStation, they hang on to give us a round 3.
Game number 1 so tightly contested. We're talking about 2 of some of the best of North Americans' finest here. Who's going to come out on top? 1 more round to go. Because taking game number 1 is so important. The best of 5 series.
Right.
Again, you control the momentum. You control the flow of the series, and both of these teams want it.
Been quite a road for SpaceStation so far, having a bit of a tough exchange in pools, coming back, I believe, towards the end, defeating Ascend. And more recently, it looks like they've kind of found their footing, found some momentum. If they can take eUnited, would be a hell of a lot of progress, I want to say, for them. Would shut eUnited down early on here, too.
Ryan getting up and at him, going in for the challenge of Deciding, who's forcing him to back down to an excellent denial nade being thrown there by Deciding. Ryan now waiting for the push. Excellent angle coming in, high IQ play. Here come the nades coming out of Ryan Noob. Deciding able to get the first kill on Rain from across the map. Ryan Noob trying to do the same, forcing Ace to back down, and 2 going down for United.
You see Ryan Noob timing these engagements out in his head. He knows there's a player on that right-hand side, so he fires a couple shots out, then immediately turns, drops the nade, looks at Tylenol, gets a double as well. Still going. Drops the nade down for Deciding, cleans him up for a triple. And the man picks up the ball because he knows exactly how to play this. He'll get time and kills. You gotta love it.
Ryan Noob nerds is nerding out right now. That was an incredible triple kill coming out of him, and a large reason why they're on a 25-0 run. Ryan Noob, if he can keep this up, they might come out with game number 1.
Definitely shut down the momentum of SpaceStation with that single play, but of course they still got work to do. We got a trade in yellow. Ryan Noob's still up, still being a nuisance. All well he does that Spartan baiting and switching with him. Shots into Ace. Ace, he's got no options though. Where does he go? Right, picks up the ball for a couple seconds. He'll drop it. That's a spree for Ryan Noob. And Tylenol gonna do what he can. He does get a kill on the Sparty, but Ryan Noob gonna take full advantage of the opportunity for a couple more seconds of time.
And it's overtime alone. Ryan Noob is 5-1 and even having 26 seconds worth of ball time. The man is going absolutely off. Decide now moving for the challenge, but they can't stop Ryan Noob. The man is on fire.
Nice toy little strafe out of the man. I don't know what I just said there, but either way, it was a good strafe. He won the fight because of it. 31 and counting. Oh, I love the attempt. Just has the sightline on the nades, knows somebody's going to challenge there, tries to time it perfectly. And if anything, he probably did a little damage to slow him down.
Tylenol being an absolute headache for Ryan Noob, not able to shut him down. The shots are flying in. Tylenol doing a great job of staying alive, but the scoreboard is still translating heavily over towards eUnited. Another double kill coming out of Ryan Noob on the kill feed. What is this man doing?
Ryan Noob is 8-1 right now. I don't think he's died since that triple kill, so he might be approaching a killing frenzy currently. They got to shut him down. They might not have a lot of time to do it, Tony. 60 points. He's just shooting nades across the map. You got to love the fact that he's so attentive to these angles, though. He knows when the nade will appear in view, and he knows how to shoot it immediately. So you can tell it's something he's practiced, he's thought about. Those types of plays are what separates high-level players from others.
You can tell the man has been putting in the grind, and it's paying off bigly. 79-2 lead, going in favor of eUnited, still putting points on the board. This might be pretty close to a shutout in this overtime round, and a statement being made by EU.
Pretty sure Ryan Noob is still alive throughout this entire series of events here. He's hiding in the bottom of elevator. There's 3 players looking at him. Finally, they killed the man. Jeez. All while that happens, frees up a little bit of space for eUnited to make a couple plays here too. Deciding though, does pick up one onto Nick. They need points. 88 here on the side of eUnited, and SSG just yet to give an answer.
Wouldn't this be an incredible comeback if SSG were able to make things happen? So, let's make some history here. This was Raleigh, baby. The first Halo Infinite LAN. Tusk having the shock rifle in hands, going for the no-scope immediately, but Nick shutting him down. Ace now going to advance forward over toward the seaside map, and they know exactly where he is.
But can he do anything about it, right? Nades in, Ryan Noob holding the ball for the last couple seconds. Ace does get the kill. Shots into Nick for a teammate to pick up and looks up immediately. Sparty gonna attempt to challenge it. He'll collect the ball, try to rotate it, but what can he do at this point? 4 points left to collect, and Sparty has it. He'll lock it out and lock out that 3rd round for the game. Confidently a 2-1 eUnited, but man, the 50 to close it. The seeding, we'll start with him.
Making his way over towards the pillar side, going right into the end of the action. Bo Deciding, taking out Spartan, and Tusk going right at Ryan Noob, but Nick able to get away with the heat wave, not for long. Aaron shutting that down.
He's gonna shut things down early, pick up the heat wave for it, and there's the curve slide. We talked about it coming in, but he hits that nice timing on the edge of the ramp, and it gives him a sweet little boost forward. You can use it in the right circumstances to make a big play. You can also use it to die as well. It's very risky, depending on when you go for it. Of course, the camo now up. Tusk, he's got an eye on it, but does he dare, right? 4 members of eUnited waiting to bait it, essentially.
And one of the unsung heroes of Halo Infinite has to be the Mangler, which Rain just put into his back pocket. Watch out for that, as that on the kill feed that might come into play. Meanwhile, Tusk going right in for the challenge on Ryan, who forced that player to back down, switching gears over towards Ace from SSG, who has that heat wave in his back pocket, trying to defend off power up, but he has too many players in his sight. They're actually going to rotate out.
There might be a chance here, but that's the thing with the camo is you really got to ensure you get the slice. It's not the same with OS. You might be able to dive in, pick it up, put it on the body, and take the extra damage. With camo, you got to make sure you got that opening for it. You know what? I think the team that has the opening is eUnited currently. The camo, I believe, in play for them. On board with Sparty here. He does have the repulsor back pocket. Just going to hang tight for now. Got Rain in the back of A. Nick with a kill on the feed on the Tusk, and Nick looking for more, and he'll get more. That's Ace now down, Heatwave down as well. We'll see who collects it.
Deciding being forced to back down here. Power coming up in about 15 seconds. Deciding having Rain in front of him, the nades are starting to fly. I'm not sure if he's almost got stuck there, but Ryan finishing him off with the BR, and Rain able to get the repulsor. I think Ryan has that power up.
What can Rain do? I know, it does look like Ryan camoed up. No, maybe not. It's okay, though. Ryan Duke, thankfully, on Rain's team. Rain in trouble, though. Being tagged up just a bit. Try to back out. Ryan Duke does have a pickup. Got teammates spread out across the map through center. Ryan Duke, unfortunately, will drop. Spartan not in position to pick up the pieces. Nick with him, but Spartan going to wrap back and ensure they got a defensive line here.
Deciding able to take down Rain. Now we're going to switch gears over towards Deciding coming out for the big kill, but the nades are coming in. If he can stay alive, maybe he can utilize this Mangler. As there's actually two Manglers on the map right now. One on the hands of SSG, someone also in eUnited also having one as well. Mangler shots are flying, nobody getting damaged just yet. Spartan getting really aggressive. Back-to-back kills going in favor of the boys in red, who are now going to start to get aggressive, and look at the scoreboard.
I mean, we see it 16-9. Sparty and Nick coming out with 2 quick kills on board with Nick as he does survive the nade. Spartan. Look who's got the Manglers, by the way, right? 2 members of the team, both rocket Manglers as they wait for the snipe. Just taking full advantage of these weapons in these close quarters engagements. Spartan knows he has the double dilemma, and you got to love the awareness from him to snap back, kill Tylenol. Tylenol, though, with the backup plan with the sticky. At the very least, he gets the trade, but I'm pretty sure eUnited walked away with that snipe.
And that's one of the things that make these professionals so hard to deal with. Even in engagement that they're supposed to lose, they end up somehow coming off with the trade-off in kills, whether it be a stick, whether it be a melee. They're so good at winning those individual gunfights, and then even if they don't, they end up trading.
You see the play style, though? There's Mangler in the hands of at least half the team, and they're holding corners so tightly, right? Staying beside these doorways. They're trying to force one-shot beatdown engagements, taking full advantage of the advantages, really, of these weapons. That's kind of what you got to do to win in the end of the day. You got a plasma pistol with Rain. They have literally everything. Although that happens, I'm pretty sure these weapons do continue to spawn every 30 seconds, so I think a Mangler could still spawn up for Space Station, but you're going to need more than a Mangler to stop this team when Ryan Noob's got a bead on the camo.
How many times have you heard us commentators talk about controlling the sandbox? It's exactly what eUnited is doing, and that's the reason why they have a 7-kill lead.
This is the longest period of time I think I've ever seen in Halo Infinite where nobody has died. Few shots have rung out as well. You gotta love the respect that these players have for each other, but Tylenol's trying to sneak up, and Ryan Noob, my God, did he snap quickly. Tylenol now dead, Ryan Noob looking for more, and it's Ace who's the victim. Ryan Noob does back out, Sparty will take it. And a good play out of him. He can get back to safety with the sniper as well. All while that happens, Rain and Sparty for a little 2-pronged attack through B side.
Tylenol not going to work a 1-2 combo here with Ace. Tylenol holding down the power side, putting those shots in. I mean, it's at the point where eUnited have no problem slowing down this game. They have the lead, but SpaceStation Gaming also have to slow down the game because they can't afford any more deaths. They've now actually dropped to a double-digit deficit.
Oh. Things looking a little grim for the boys on Space Station, especially with Ryan, who still has a snipe. You got to remember that. Sitting in the back of tower, he's had it for a while now, still has 5 shots. Drop ball to work with, Mangler as well, and a lot of confidence. He hit the body there. And easy opportunity for Sparty to clean it up as well. Sparty, oh, look at this. Get out of my face. Pushes him back. This is my nest.
Ends up getting himself an assist. No timing loss whatsoever. Utilizing that repulsor once again, this time as a movement tech. Going over toward the C side, about 24 seconds, but his power-up coming up. Ryan Noob still holding on to the sniper.
This is wild. I've never seen this map played this way. Like, complete control of C side. and coverage on all angles of the map. It's what we talk about, but then when you see it played out expertly by eUnited, it's just, you know, beautiful to withhold. It's quite interesting, Tony. I just got to say, it's the control of the sandbox that they have to ensure that they can lock down the positions, all right? Like that. Nick coming out with the mangler, just holding the angle. You got Tylenol, does have one as well. How do you do it? You fight fire with fire, right? Pull out a mangler yourself. But as he tries, the snipe continues to go back to eUnited.
Sniper rifle once again in the hand of Spartan, having 7 bullets to work with. Nick holding down the left side. Excellent shots to the nade, even better, making the deciding one shot. Now going in for the challenge on Tusk. Ryan even having the assault rifle as well. Loving this.
I mean, I guess he has assault rifle mangler, so what does he do? Like, once the range gets a little too crazy, he could be running out of ammo, too, with all the time he spent alive in tower. Spartan, unfortunately, does not connect with the shot. Teammate beside him to collect the snipe, and it's Rain to get the kill. Rain with the snipe, but just too many enemies to take down. I believe Ace did drop there. You still have the sighting with the sniper. Sighting might be able to make a play. Nick gonna rotate away from him in the meantime. All the players on Space Station in C now, in a bit of a flip on the map. But can Space Station play things as efficiently as eUnited has shown us in this game so far? And will they be able to, really, just considering the score difference? At some point, Space Station might need to be the team that aggresses here.
And notice how
do they just wait? Because they're just waiting, right? eUnited's like, we got the point advantage. We don't really have to push you.
Exactly. And SpaceStation Gaming also recognizing that they cannot afford any bad deaths.
I've never seen this. Sorry, Tony, go ahead.
Ace holding down top mid. Nades are starting to fly out. Power up is coming in about 22 seconds here. Ace just looking for Nick. Coming in for the angle, having 2 players in front of him. Excellent damage, deciding taking down Nick, and Ace trying to get a kill of his own.
You can see how difficult eUnited is making it for Space Station, despite all the advantages they have in this high ground here. With the point deficit, eUnited decides, okay, we're not going to move. We're going to make it difficult for you. The seeding, though, they could continue to the point that they get the camo. So I like this. If they play things out a little longer here like they've done, now with the camo, with the sniper, maybe they can make more aggressive plays, take more aggressive angles, and start to pick up a couple kills for it. Nick now dead. Sparty as well, 2 dead, and this is where you'd like to see a little aggression, but can they afford it?
Tylenol now going in for the flank. Multiple players spawning up on the garage side here for eUnited. They're going to rotate all the way in. Camouflage and sniper in the hands of Tylenol, checking every angle. He does not want to get back smacked.
Definitely doesn't. At this point, not that much of a deficit, though, right? Only 6 kills separating these teams, as Tylenol very carefully looks for the challenge here. Ryan does pick up 1 ace with one of the feed, though, with the heat wave. Look at this, ace cooking, actually, 2 coming out from him. 25 to 30 at this point. The snipe, the heat wave in the hands of SSG, and an opportunity for them all of a sudden.
And it looks like SpaceStation Gaming have really clawed their way back into it.
They got the snipe again, 2 snipes.
Yeah, Tylenol rocking that sniper. Only 1 more shot in it left, but like you said, there's 2 snipers here on the map. Nades are starting to fly out. K-Nick gonna get the first kill on Tusk. Meanwhile, Ryan Noob holding down top mid. Tylenol staying patient. He knows he needs 1 pick and can really go off. It looks like they're actually going to drop the ammo for Tylenol. Right. Sniper rifle in hands, and he actually has 9 shots to work with, only down by 6 kills. They can make something happen.
For a second, I thought he shared the snipe ammo with them without like, imagine you could share part of that'd be just nuts. Here, take half my mag, you know, like. Either way, instead, he just passes the whole thing over to Tylenol. Let Tylenol do the work. He's got 9 shots now, a lot to do. A lot of responsibility on his hands. Space Station going to do what they can to give him opportunities. They got to play so carefully. Still an advantage here. 6 kill advantage for eUnited. eUnited once again not budging. 5 seconds for that camo. And that camo will draw the attention. But is that enough?
This game is slowed down to a snail's pace, and with only a 6-kill lead with a little less than 2 minutes on the clock, one can only wonder, will either of the teams even reach 50 kills?
Oh my, Tylenol. He stays alive, though. Looking for a wild repulsor angle. Still has that snipe. Haven't seen him use it just yet. Ryan Noob with a kill on the feet as well. Pulling away just slightly. Sparty as well. Tylenol starting to run because they're running out of resources here. Teammates do spawn up with them, but Nick already with sightlines on it. Nick gonna slide out of that engagement. Nice timing, too. You get out back to bottom mid and live.
Spartan camouflage has been activated over toward the pillar side of the map, sneaking down to bottom mid. And then on, he has 2 players in front of him, but deciding gonna get that initial kill on Nick. And now the camo, that's gonna be done. But he still has a flank. Tylenol having the sniper rifle in hands, and I'm not sure if he knows where Spartan is. He just spotted him.
He spotted him, deleted him. Good riddance. Tylenol starting to cook, but Tony, look at the timer, less than a minute. The plan from eUnited, hold things out, delay the situation, take advantage of the sandbox until the time runs out, essentially, because less than a minute left to get 6 kills does not look good for SpaceStation. They gotta move. They gotta move quick, and Rain at this point, he's not gonna let them do anything about it.
SSG needs to make something happen. A little over 30 seconds. They need to up the tempo, but sadly, Rain is still going off. Tusk luckily having that heat wave in hands. They got to start sprinting. They got to make something happen. Ryan getting shut down. The shot's coming in on Rain bottom mid. That's going to be a double kill, bringing it within striking distance, but they're still down by 4.
20 seconds, 4 kills. Can they do it? 3 kills now. Ace with a big pickup. And look at Tusk, he's chasing him down. They get the double. That's Tylenol Tusk coming in through A. 2 players in A still, and 10 seconds for 2 kills. Can they do this? They need to find a body. Look, they're hiding. They're all hiding in corners. eUnited, that's 1. Oh, but it's not enough. This sighting finds 1, and the deficit is just down by 2.
Let's see what happens.
I'm down to see what happens. I'm board with Tylenol. To start things off, he's got a line of sight onto B. Picks up the Stalker. Can rotate it through Tusk in front of him, and Tusk has a thrust. Perfect opportunity to get a couple kills as well. Nick, not too many options sitting in tires. Tusk should walk away with this capture. No problem. And early points over to SpaceStation. Only 2 points, though, because Ryan so quick to get into C.
Ryan not going to go in for the challenge, but Tusk utilizing that thrust to get the advantage on him in that individual gunfight. He was able to steal away C, but for how long as Tusk going to take it right back? Now deciding, starting to up the tempo here and challenge players over towards Alpha and winning his challenges as well.
B and C lockdown from SpaceStation, deciding unfortunately cannot stay up in A. Spartan going to elect to rotate over to B with team, get tagged up from behind as well and killed immediately. Quite a melt from the team. There must have been 2 reticles on him. All well that happens. Ryan back to B. Looks like he's uncontested here. Ace and team seem to be working the other captures efficiently, though Ryan just waiting for a hopeful kill. Can't quite do it.
24-2 run in favor of SSG, swapping out B for Charlie at the moment. It's the setup that I want to see. I love that AB setup coming out of the boys in blue, but Ace is not happy with just that. He's going to up the tempo, going right in for the challenge on Rain, taking him down, but then smartly backing up. He wants them to continue spawning over towards that Charlie side, or the C side of the map.
Right. Put shots in, gets a kill, doubles back immediately, comes in from a different angle, going to challenge Nick straight up front. Unfortunately for him, he got tagged up from behind. That pinch will take him out. Nick does have a Stalker as well. To reset C, can rotate over to B. At least think about it. You got Tusk out center here. A and C accounted for by eUnited. Tylenol sits in between it. And which way does he go here? Teammates already coming with them. As they look down the B stairs here. Gonna map Sparty. Ace with a kill as well. Nick does get a trade, but all for these Rockets. Can't quite get out with them. They sit down bottom map now. And Nick, one of the few members in position to defend it.
Nick doing a great job of baiting those Rockets with the Stalker rifle and doing maximum amount of damage, getting maximum amount of value out of that Stalker rifle. Ace now going to try to stay alive. Excellent shots going in. Nick finally going to be shut down. Thanks to Tylenol. Meanwhile, Ryan was able to get away with the Rockets and use it immediately.
Ace, he jumps to the box and he's like, do I jump up? Wait a second, I'm going to be stuck in a clamber. Ryan doubles back immediately, shoots the rocket, kills him. And the awareness out of this man to come back and make sure he gets that kill. He's still cooking and still has a rocket in the chamber. Nick gonna provide some cover fire, but not enough of it, apparently. Where the heck did this sighting come from? Lands a rocket with some damage, we can't get anything else done.
Still deciding for us to stay alive with those rockets. Luckily he's able to waste them. Bulldog in the hands of Ace, but Spartan coming up over toward the B side. Spartan able to take down Tylenol off the screen, and Ace not aware of it. He's actually going to go down to 1 shot. He's going to be forced to back down. Meanwhile, Ryan taking down Tusk off the screen, and Spartan and friends eUnited up in the tempo, and they're able to steal away Bravo.
Ace held out with the angle until he lost his sighting, and then doubles back immediately, replaced with Tylenol. So nice little turn of events there just to stay alive and make it tough for them. Well, that happens. B and C held by eUnited. Slight advantage for them. Continuing to collect time. Tusk with the rotation through to sighting with the pickup. Still got to worry about a couple in the base here, and I like the rotation out the front. Sparty, the line of defense. Can he get some help? Tylenol there to clean it up. Tylenol in C, but Ryan Noob, he's going to be looking for him.
Ryan, where did the cleanup kill come from? That's what came from King Nick all the way over towards top A. What an angle coming out of King Nick and Ryan Noob. Meanwhile, rocket launcher's coming up real soon here. Ace holding down the B stairs. Nades are starting to fly out. Nobody dead just yet. Rockets are up. Ace is going to try to commit to them.
Ace first one in for the Rocks. Teammate there is deciding to help him out. Should be a rocket launcher in their hands. Going to chase down Ryan Noob. Make sure he doesn't get away in red. As he tries to peek out, Ace gonna slide under the nade and in for the melee. Spawner's up in Seaside. Rocket's already going straight through into the base, and Ace gonna enter right into the bullets of Rain. Fortunately for him, but that type of damage, that type of pressure gonna slow these boys down as they try to get out of low map.
SpaceStation Gaming able to steal away the lead. It's going to be the first team to approach the 100-point mark. Here's Tylenol going in for the challenge. The Nades not able to trade off kills. Nick staying alive. And now you're having Rain taking down Deciding, and they're going after B.
Rain and eUnited starting to speed up a little bit. SpaceStation push back into A. How do they rotate to get out of this situation here? Spartan, I mean, look at the situation he's in. Getting collapsed on by two angles. Ryan tries to pick up the pieces, but Tylenol and Ace working together so efficiently to clean up those kills. Rain gonna come in, does a couple, or does some damage, good damage, picks up a kill, can't get a second. And all while that happens, Ace can collect C, and he's got a stalker to work with too.
Excellent job by Tylenol to stay alive, but he's getting tagged up by multiple targets, and Ryan is going to be awarded the double kill on that one. Ace going to try to sneak in, but his team is 2 down. This is not going to work out. eUnited are way too aware. Great job for them stopping the Bravo push. Excellent reset. eUnited are now poised to make a run.
Definitely some progress out of them. Still the lead on the side of SpaceStation. If they can move quickly and break this setup, they can stop the comeback short. They might not be able to. Tylenol gonna try his hand here, right up through Red Room. Doesn't quite catch Rain as he slides by. Can he get around him though? Can't do enough damage to trade with the melee. Rain, red barred, gonna live as he gets back to B. That's a BA hold, a lead on the side of eUnited. They got the map in their hands too.
And the Rocket gonna fly in out of nowhere, allowing Spartan to get the easy cleanup kill, utilizing the assault rifle. Now going in for the challenge on Ace, gets the assist, but Deciding coming in for the cleanup. 2 down goes SpaceStation Gaming. Make that a 3rd player going down. eUnited are winning their individual pips.
Like a long-lost couple, the team is holding hands. Look at them push in the base together. They got the Rockets. They got multiple BRs just aimed as they make their way through. The bait and switching so damn strong. Ooh. And when they're not baiting and switching, they're just straight up not missing. Nick gonna come in with a perfect kill. Gets the delay onto A, can't quite reset it, so Ace will at least walk away with it. They'll collect B as well, and SpaceStation doing what they can to fend off the progress out of eUnited recently.
And although SpaceStation Gaming were the first team to reach that 100 kill mark, eUnited were able to steal away the lead. However, Ace is getting that initial kill on Rain. All 4 players up for SSG, so they can hold on to this beautiful setup that they have here on A and B, and that time is ticking.
It's definitely ticking. Scoreline getting a little closer, though. Gonna keep things just about dead even in our game 3. 140 on the board. eUnited, they halt the timer. Gonna get a couple seconds for themselves. Not quite yet. That B has been stalled. Tusk with a massive pickup onto Rain. He can rotate through to C, but taking his time. Nick is waiting for him. Fades in. Can't quite do the damage just yet. Gonna continue to delay the situation because Nick is getting aggressive. Tusk, he's got a handle on it though. Picks up the kill. There's a little more though. Ryan Noob still in C. Tylenol out center here. See what they can do to fend things off, but that C still half capped. Time still in the favor of eUnited.
Deciding to get a little bit of a teammate on Tylenol there, sadly, but doesn't slow him down whatsoever. The drop ball coming in, gonna absorb a little bit of damage. They're going in for the challenge on Swan, but there's a 2nd player there that's actually going to be Ryan Noob. Meanwhile, rocket launcher coming up any second, and Ryan Noob wants his paws on it.
Can they win the fight for the Rockets? We'll have to find out in just a second. Ryan Noob gonna lock things down from Arcade. Sight lines on to Rockets. Ace wants a piece, so does Tylenol. Well, they try to challenge. You got Ryan Noob just Rain tagging him. Ryan Noob waiting on the stairs. Nick holding it down from the Arcade. And then you got Sparty McFly, opposite side of the map, opposite perimeter. Despite it, Ace found his moment, found his opportunity. Almost didn't find his opportunity to shoot that rocket, but thankfully does get the kill from the grave. Is it enough to disrupt the setup, Tony? They gotta be quick. 2:29, now 30 and counting. Every second they lose is a second that they could lose the game here, Tony.
Ace was able to thread the needle with that rocket, and now we're on board with Ryan, who coming out of eUnited. We're just baiting B. Easy cleanup on deciding. Meanwhile, Ace able to take out the Nick off the screen here. Every second matters. It looks like they're able to steal it away, this SSG, but they have to be careful. They have to play near perfect Halo.
They got to play perfect, but Ryan, dude, look at this. When things get down to the wire like this, he plays it carefully, holds the sight line, gets the spree because of it. Points in their favor once again. They dive into A in a last-ditch effort to stop the timer here. Tylenol, he's alone, I believe, in A. Spartan's going to fly up on him. Cap does come through. Tylenol with a shot. He can drop him. Is it enough with the trade, though? Deciding already at B. He'll rotate through. Nick going to play carefully. Looking for someone to take. They have a little bit of time to work with, a little bit of leeway to plan their attack. Space Station, they don't have the luxury.
Nick doing a great job of backing down and staying alive. Rain ends up spawning over towards the PD side of things, so he's not by himself. Actually having 3 players of eUnited hovering over towards PD, but somehow trying to defend SSG. That's the Bulldog coming. That's going to be easy kill come out of Ryan Noob. Nick taking down Deciding, but Tylenol gets a clutch kill.
That might be it, though. Ryan Noob with the double. Another one dropped as well. They don't have the resources. 45 and counting. Somebody's got to get in the hill. Can they make it to B? Can they make it to A? They cannot. 250 to close out our game 3. 250 to 169, a 3-0 in the series overall. And man, eUnited